Okay, nobody's here, so I should be fine. You know what, I'll just go into Syracuse because they are a Greek city-state. Massalia is also a Greek city-state, but I went over them already, and I went over Athens. I'll have to change my stream name again. I mean my stream title. Lewted stream equals best stream. I can say that safely since nobody's watching. Syracuse is basically a faction that caught my attention when I got the Hannibal at the Gates DLC, and that's what they come with. They're a Greek city-state, but they don't come with the Greek city-state DLC. They come with the Hannibal at the Gates DLC. I mean, Syracuse isn't as special as some people say they are. Sure, they have picked hoplites and thorax hoplites, as well as Hippias lancers, but their sword infantry is lacking. I mean, I've gone over pretty much all of these spear units too. I've gone over pikemen. I've gone over all of these units. I've gone over... However, the reason why I'm doing them is because I didn't go over Campanian Cav. I actually thought that Campanian Cav were weaker than Aspis Companion. And it seems like they are. When it comes to... I think it's melee defense. That's why. They have less melee defense, slightly less melee defense, but 1 point better melee attack. And that's the only unit that I have not gone over with the Syracuse, with the Rome 2 factions. 69 melee attack, 41 weapon damage, no bonus versus large, 33 charge, 30 melee defense, 90 armor, 100 health, 70 morale. That's about it. Strengths and weaknesses of Syracuse. Strengths, spear infantry. Weaknesses, melee infantry. It's pretty simple. They have a good selection of missile infantry as well. They have one Hippias. They have one shock cav unit. Good melee cav. Pretty nice. Versatile as well. I mean, nothing's really special about Syracuse until you play them. Because they lack sword infantry, I mean, 7-Knight Warriors are pretty good, but because they lack sword infantry, like elite sword infantry, they tend to lose a lot in engagements that if you don't bring pikemen. Then again, it's all about who gets tired first. If your battle gets drawn out, then who gets tired first? Do you get tired first or does your enemy? Usually if you're facing a barbarian faction, they'll get tired first. But if you're not and it's two Hellenic factions, it all depends. Depends on how much damage you did with your skirmishers before you joined battle. Depends on how much cavalry charges the unit has sustained. Stuff like that. So now that I've gone over all three factions that I want to go over, I think it's time that we did some gameplay with them. Since nobody's watching, it should be fine. I'm going to start off with Sparta and then work my way from there. One thing that most people do was, when they were playing as Sparta, They tend to spam Royal Spartans, which is a bad idea, especially when you're going up against units that have good skirmishers. I'm going to bring a Heroes of Sparta because I haven't brought these guys in a while. I'm going to bring one Royal Spartan. How many? 4 is fine. I'm not going to bring pikes, because sometimes pikemen are hard to, how do you say it, maneuver, so I don't want to bring them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Gorgo skirmishers, not 6. This is my front line. Two Perioikoi spears. Four Sisson Cav, and I have enough money for another Spartan Hopate, which I guess I'll get. The reason why I'm bringing 5 Gorgo skirmishers is because I'm assuming that this guy is going to bring Cimbri Bowwoman. And as I've mentioned before, slingers beat archers. Even though in some cases archers have the same range, they do not have the same shots per minute. They'll almost never have the same shots per minute for a unit that, for a slinger unit that's the same tier. Almost never. Three horse skirmishers, Citizen Cav, Noble Cav, and Hellenic Cataphracts. Remember, Hoplites cannot throw spears. One thing that's always bothered me about women in this game is that they all have barbaric voices. The gladiatresses have barbarian voices. Gorgo skirmishers have barbarian voices. It's just really weird. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know.
Sparta!
Like I said before, Sparta does not have any sword units, which actually caught me off guard when I first, when Rome 2 got released, because I pre-ordered Rome 2, and I was expecting Sparta to have sword units. I mean, historically, I don't think they had a lot of sword units, which is why they don't in this game. But it would have been nice to, at least have one, like thorax swordsman. But then again, like I said, Sparta is not like other Hellenic factions. Like the roster is completely different. It's like Carthage, but Carthage is more of an African faction, whereas these guys are Greek.
Spartans! Your orders!
One thing that's noticeable about Epirus spears and Imperial spears is that they have the same armor. Same armor pattern, same armor value.
Spear infantry, ready!
Who's lagging? Somebody's lagging. Game should have started already.
Witness no cowardice today. They were mighty men and sired mighty sons. Be worthy of them. Now, stand your ground and make ready.
Cheer! Cheer!
Alright, let's go. For some reason, the graphics have started to look worse when I start streaming. Or maybe they just changed something and I didn't notice. Has it really been that long since I brought Heroes of Sparta? Probably has. I didn't know that Heroes of Sparta have shield. I think those are leg plates. However, I think they go barefoot to battle. The only thing that Sparta has that are like other Hellenic factions are Citizen Cav and Skirmishers / Tarentine Cav, as well as the mercenaries, of course.
The enemy is attacking our ally.
I'm going up against the Arverni, which I've seen Sparta struggle against in a lot of cases. I have to hope that I can win against the skirmishers, which I should be able to because I have more. I should win against. I should win against them. I can't win a cavalry engagement, so I have to be very careful with my cav. Citizen cav are like legionary cav. They help out infantry, and they help win engagements. The only way I can see a Spartan hoplite unit be a chosen sword unit is if they get
We
tired.
have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
And that's it.
We'll kill them all!
Oh, he's not moving.
Citizen cavalry!
I have to deter them.
Advance at speed!
I thought this guy was moving up, and so see what she just said was not Greek at all. I think these guys speak Spanish, so because these